I'm scared of making sit-down videos because I feel like people's attention spans are diminishing, but I think that's just projection because my attention span is really bad at the moment. So hopefully this is interesting enough where you can sit through it. And I don't know how to set the timestamps, you know, into categories on YouTube, but the first category is going to be media. So I'm going to be talking through books, movies, social media that I'm enjoying, and then it's going to be beauty, and then food maybe at the end, and just like miscellaneous random things that I'm enjoying. So I actually watched Interstellar. I watched Interstellar for the first time. Oh my god. I'm not into sci-fi movies at all. I also watched another sort of space movie, that one that's in cinema, Take Me to the Moon. I think after Channing Tatum did 21 Jump Street, he kind of plays like a satirical sort of character that's like socially awkward, but I'm not complaining. I think it's good. I think that suits him, but he's probably like that in real life, and maybe that I'm just thinking that he's like that in real life. I also fancy him as well, and Scarlett Johansson. Everyone, if a movie has good looking people, I'm there. Also, another movie that I've been loving at the moment is, now I did see this in the cinema years ago and I have recommended it before, but I just want to add because you can stream it now, is Are You There God It's Me Margaret. Oh my god, I watched it with my 10-year-old niece. She loved it. She thought it was really funny. It's such a nice family movie. It's really heartwarming. It's so nice. It gives you those fuzzy feelings. A coming of age film that we haven't seen in a long time. It was brilliant. And then I also love, now it's not a family film. You might think it is, but it's not because it's based off of a teenager, but I wouldn't recommend watching with the family because it's a bit of an awkward one. It's more like a movie that you go to see with the girls that are like grown up, because it's relatable with the adolescent experience for women. But it's 8th grade. It's really cringy though, hard to watch at times, but it's so realistic. I loved it so much. It was really, really, really good depiction of your teenagehood as a girl. Me and Jason have been watching This Is England. Also love it. A bit dark, but I love it. I love the style in it. Love the show. This documentary that we watched, I can't remember the name of it. Dirty Pop. I think it was called Dirty Pop. Dirty Pop. It was about the daddy of pop, or maybe was it daddy something, dirty dad, I don't know. But it was a documentary about the uprising of of boy bands in the 90s, such as NSYNC, Boyzone, and all those other ones, about your man who started them and how he was like basically running a Ponzi scheme and was scamming everyone. You know, I'm not spoiling anything there because you enter the docuseries knowing that he is scamming people in some way, but you're not sure what it is yet. So anyway, it was a really good documentary. It was really interesting, and they did have some of the old members of the boy bands on giving their testimonies, so it was really interesting. Okay, and then books. So one of my favorites that I read this summer is Mattress Essence by Lucy Jones. Oh, it was just so good. It's really engaging. You learn so much as well, but not like a lecture, if you know what I mean. Real easy to read. I love this book so much. I recommend to anyone if you're planning on being a parent or anyone who is a parent. It's such a good book, and it changed my whole perspective on motherhood. Found that when I was pregnant, there's so much information out there that you get like overwhelmed with the amount that you actually don't end up taking in anything, or there's so much conflicting advice that you don't know which one to follow. But this made it much more concise, and it was kind of like, do your research but also use your own intuition a bit more and trust yourself. Another one of my favorites, a fiction favorite, was Close to Home by Michael McGee. It was like a boyhood coming of age story set in Belfast in the early 2000s. 2 books that I just bought. Hi. Yeah? Hi. Whoa, come here. You okay? Is that the microphone? Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hi into the microphone?
Blue.
Oh, it is blue.
And that's yellow.
It is yellow. Can I have that? Mmm. Yummy. Do you want to say hello?
Hello. And you say hello.
Hello. Now, sorry if the sound is a bit different. My microphone ran out of battery. Other books that I'm going to be reading. So this is this month's pick for my Fable book club. What the fuck is my book club called? Women Writers, I think it's called. Oh my god. Anyway, so I have 2 Fable book clubs, one called Breastfeeding, one for women writers. So I'm going to do, for this month's women writers choice, We Were Young by Neve Campbell. I love Neve Campbell's writing, and this is like a coming of age story. I think it will be nice from the transition of summer into autumn. I think this would be a good read, kind of reminiscing on our summer days, even though we had a shit summer here in Ireland, like it didn't really count. Yes, lovey. And I just bought this book in Dubray. It's Openings by Lucy.
Microphone.
You want to go on the microphone? Here you go. It's Openings by Lucy Caldwell. It's 13 short stories. And I find that if I've just finished a really slow, boring book. That's your microphone. It was really slow, really boring. I didn't like any of the characters. I didn't connect with any of the characters of the story. Like I just literally did not care. You want to put in the microphone. I did not care what happened to them or like what was going to happen at the end of the story. And I find that after I read a book that's really crap and I force myself to finish it, it's really hard for me to get back into reading because I like have distrust in books, you know, or I feel bad because it was a total waste of time. So to get myself back into reading, I always like to read short stories. And I feel like you get more of a quicker sense of satisfaction or gratification from reading short stories when you finish one, you know. My Fable book club will be listed down below. Fable is an app where you can review books, you can add to your TBR, you can join book clubs. It's one of the best apps ever. They are sponsoring this video and I'm really happy because that's where my book club is hosted anyway. It's free to join. It's such a helpful app. You can add every single book that you've ever read. So it's sort of like an online bookcase because I find that I always forget books I've read or I've lent them to friends or I've gotten them from the library, so I don't have like an actual physical bookshelf, but it's nice to have it all categorized in a space where you can look back at all your recommendations. You want to close it? And then the way the online book club works, there's like separate categories. There's separate categories and it's split into each chapter so that you can discuss it in a forum with the other people that are in the book club. It's a really nice way of talking to people about books all over the world without having to like meet up with anyone, you know. My choice for my book club is going to be We Were Young by Neve Campbell, and it'll be linked down below. And so will be my breastfeeding book club for any parents or mothers or people who are interested in child psychology or human development. My last choice was just this. Another favourite that I wanted to add is World of Books, especially for her books because, you know, they get wrecked and I do buy her new books sometimes if we go to a bookshop because she does love books and it's like the best present that you can give her. But I do love for buying secondhand books for myself and for her. I do like going around the bookshop, scouring out, seeing what I like, see what's being recommended, take pictures of them, go home, look it up on World of Books, and it's usually like half the price and it's all secondhand from around the world. So it's a more sustainable way to buy books. And also for kids' books, you don't feel as bad if they're ruining them because the lift the flap ones, she's always ripping them off.
That's my microphone.
That's your microphone. Like I got one kid's book in the library for her and she was like, it was nearly done for, you know? So I was like, I'm not doing that ever again. Now will I move on to beauty stuff. If you have trouble sleeping, I've talked about my trouble sleeping like loads of times in my videos all the time. It's one of the most annoying things that I find about myself because it's like, why can't you just fucking go to sleep? Why can't you effing go to sleep? You're tired, go to sleep, close your eyes, just go to sleep. And I find it really frustrating because I don't have time to be tired. This has helped me so much. Obviously not going on your phone and not watching telly, which I find difficult because after a long day, if I'm tired, I just want to put the telly on and with my mouth open.
Like it's telly on?
Yeah, the telly is on. Instead, what I've been doing is slathering this on my body. Bye, lovey-dovey. I get ready for bed, so I take my makeup off, do my skincare. Then I slather myself in this, the Magnesium Sleep. I put it all over my body, all over my feet, put on my pajamas, put on fluffy socks, put my glasses on, make myself a sleepy time tea, and then read for the next half an hour, 45 minutes. And I will literally be falling asleep while I'm reading the book. And then just before I get into bed, I do a little spritz of my Better You magnesium body spray. This has helped me so much. In the morning when I wake up, I feel so well rested and my body feels so relaxed. I don't know if it's a placebo, but I just know it's working. So I don't mind. Maybe it's just the actual ritual of putting lotion on my skin that makes me feel relaxed. And probably, well, the smell of lavender is supposed to make you relax as well. But I find that my worst anxiety or like anxious thoughts, I don't feel like I have anxiety. It's just like sometimes I get panicky. So my worst... You want some water, lovey? Okay, one sec. Now, sorry. Magnesium Sleep, Better You, body lotion and body spray has really helped me. I haven't been taking anything before I go to sleep, but I find my worst panicky thoughts are always just as I lay my head on the pillow. It's like, where are you going to live? What's your 10-year plan? You know, all that sort of shit that makes me really panicky. Especially, it's just something, I don't know if it's just since I had her, it's just like constantly being like, I need to make the world a better place, the world is on fire sort of thing. And I always then have nightmares about the apocalypse or like a zombie, a zombie apocalypse is usually my go-to. My head's go-to is just like, it's time for you to have a nightmare about zombies. So that's been fantastic. But I haven't been having any nightmares, thank God. And also I really want to try get up earlier. anytime I do get up earlier, if I get up before my daughter, the rest of my day is always so much better. But it's like as soon as my alarm goes off, I'm snoozing it, I'm falling back asleep, and it's really, really frustrating that I keep doing that. So I need to leave my phone across the room, set my alarm, and actually get up, because if I journal all my thoughts in the morning, it's like free therapy. The rest of my day is so much better. Planning my day, having time for myself to read or whatever it is, to just have a slower start to the morning. Because in the morning I'm always rushing, trying to get the two of us to have breakfast, the two of us getting ready. Do you know what I mean? It's just stress. It's starting off the day wrong. I just want to be able to be ready by the time that she wakes up, so I can like bring her for a little walk, have her breakfast ready, do you know? So I would really like to start getting up earlier. But it all starts with a good night's sleep the night beforehand. So I've only just gotten into the swing of that now. So hopefully the next phase of my development is getting up earlier. Other beauty stuff. So I've just started putting bleach in my hair. Now, I do think my hair looks in pretty good condition for the bleach that's in it. I am getting it bleached again on Wednesday, so to be continued. I don't know if it's still going to be this moisturised and luscious and gorgeous. It's probably going to be frazzled by the end of Wednesday. But I wanted to invest in good hair care products, so I did get the Alpha Parf shampoo. That was the most recommended shampoo that on my TikTok when I asked for shampoo and conditioner recommendations, because I've been using like random shampoo bars, or I'll just pick up like what's on sale. Do you know, I never knew how to find a good shampoo and conditioner, and then once it was moved up, I actually wanted to get something that was like good quality and that my hair would really, really like. Now in fairness, when Con was doing my hair, he said that my hair was because I was using all like sulfate free organic those shampoos that I get in health food shops. He said that my hair was in really good. Hi, baby. My hair was in really good condition because there wasn't a build up of product. Like I didn't put anything in my hair. Yeah, your hair. I didn't put anything in my hair, but because it's being bleached now, I kind of have to look after it a bit better. Anyway, so I do think this is
Your toy?
my toy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I want sticker on.
You want a sticker on? Okay. Here you go. So I do think this is the best thing that I've ever gotten for my hair. It's the Damage Undo Multi-Benefits Cream Care Boost Technology. It's a leave-in multi-purpose regenerating and nourishing hair cream. Okay, so after I towel dry my hair now with a microfiber towel, not a normal towel, I will put this in through my hair. You want this one? Yeah, this is the best thing I've ever had in my hair. It really agrees with my hair type and it just looks really good. Thanks, baby. And then another thing is the Redken Frizz Dismiss Instant Deflate Oil and Serum. Now, Jason has been using this for his hair as well, and he does have pretty frizzy hair, and he really likes this. So it doesn't look too oily. It doesn't look like you have product in your hair, but it does tame the frizz, if you know what I mean. Because I've used other hair oils or like serums to make my hair less frizzy. You put it on your cheek, and it just makes my hair look real like greasy or something down the ends. But this is perfect. You can put it in when your hair is tail dried, or you can put it in when it's dry to add on like throughout the day. Another thing is, I think I've mentioned this before, that the Lancino nipple cream, for some reason my lips are real dry at the moment, but this is really good if you put it on before bed, just like slather it all over your lips. Stunning. Your lips will be, now I can't put this on all the time because I will get like little spots around my mouth,
Flower?
but the odd time I will use this because otherwise it's just too heavy around my lips. Skincare, Rose Hydrating Mist Toner by Sukin, I think it's called. This is my favourite toner, and I've been using this for like over 5 or 6 years, and I always repurchase it. I like go back to try different toners, and I always come back to this one. It's so moisturizing. It just makes my skin always look really, really good. Rose water, a flower. Thanks, honey bun. It really, really agrees with my skin, and if I have spots or whatever, it makes them less red. It's really nice. It's literally just pure rose water, basically, what's in it. You could probably make this homemade, to be honest. I should probably try to do that. I wanted to find an alternative for retinol, because retinol doesn't really agree with my skin. I can use like the lowest dose of retinol, but if I do any higher than that, like my skin breaks out and it's not nice. So I wanted to use an alternative, because it's like, if something is damaging my skin, why would I keep using it? Anyway, so I was looking up for ages. I was trying to find an Irish brand, but I couldn't find an Irish brand that does this specific thing. Thank you. So I found this Face Theory Bakuchiol. I think it's called Bakuchiol. I don't know how it's pronounced, but Bakuchiol Firming Daily Moisturizer. So there's 2% Bakuchiol and hyaluronic acid, and I got unscented. So this is a daily moisturizing cream, and then I got their night cream, the Peptide Firming Night Cream.
Peppa Pig!
It's Peppa Pig! Do you want Peppa Pig and Mammy Pig? There you go, baby. Look. They've both really, really agreed with my skin. I feel like my skin has been really good at the moment. And I'm loving aging. But every time I go on social media, especially my favorite TikTokers and stuff, even though I love them, they always make me feel bad. And I think it's literally because all of them get Botox and like are the same age as me. So I feel like I should be getting Botox, and then I'm comparing my skin to them, being like, oh God, I'm aging so horribly. But it's literally because I'm not getting Botox in my head. But I really, really don't want to get it. And I would want to de-influence people out of getting Botox and fillers. And I want to embrace my natural skin that I've been given, but also give it the gift of like taking care of it, if you know what I mean.
Mom?
Yes, baby? Yes, lovey.
You're laughing?
Thank you. Next then is actually, now I stole this from Jason, is...
I want to put it on.
You put it on. Is the Beauty of Huzzian Dynasty Cream. This is like a moisturiser. Now I only use it the odd time because I don't want to use it all up on Jason, but it's like half gone now because the two of us have been like slathering it all over our face. It's so nice. It's really lightweight and it's really nice under makeup. For makeup, this is like nearly gone. The Be Perfect Cosmetics Chroma Cover Full Coverage Longevity Matte Foundation. It is really, really high coverage. So if you're looking for a natural look, this is not the one for you. But I do like looking like I have a new face when I put makeup on. I do want to look like I'm a different person. Lasts all day, is one of the best foundations I've used. So the Chroma Cover Be Perfect Foundation, it's my favourite foundation. And it was my first product. Now, I got one of their blushes. I got one of the liquid blushes. I didn't like it at all. Okay, and then the Sculpted by Amy Duo brushes. So I have the Sculpting Duo, the Foundation Duo, and also the Buff and Blend Duo. These are literally the only brushes you need. Genuinely. If you just want a new brush set, just get these three. You'll be sorted. Like, that's literally all you need. Cash Beauty Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Medium Warm Brown. Perfect for my eyebrows, except the packaging is kind of breaking. I had to glue it back on. Then I got the Sosu contour stick in dark. I've also used warm. Warm is a little bit too orange for me. It works sometimes if I have a really good tan, but dark, for some reason, even though it is a darker shade, it's more cooler tone, so it's good for like lightweight contouring, if that makes sense. Then for food, I'm going to include these because I'm literally munching on them. The Bare Pantry Dark Chocolate Almonds. They're accidentally vegan and they're really nice. It's a nice treat and it feels like sort of healthy, I suppose. Then I've been taking ashwagandha. This does seem like a bit of a fad online. I was influenced by this because of TikTok. And don't be influenced to take one of these things just because you see it on the internet and because I'm recommending it. Ashwagandha root extract with magnesium and zinc, support for cognitive function and protection from oxidative stress. Anyway, I'm halfway through. And again, I don't know if it's placebo, but it has been helping me. And then because I'm gone caffeine free, well, sometimes I do have a coffee if I'm gone out with a friend or like want to have a chat. But at home, I'm mostly drinking this decaf organic instant coffee by Clipper. Clipper is my favourite like tea brand. I also love their organic decaf tea. Really good. Now, my camera ran out of battery, but I just wanted to end this with a few miscellaneous things that I'm loving at the moment. So number one is going to the beach when I'm grumpy or feeling down. I just think sitting on the sand, getting your toes in the sand, hearing the sea, the waves crashing against the shore. Also, clean talk. I found that going on TikTok was hurting me in a way. Social media comparison, making myself feel ugly because you're exposed to so many good looking people that you wouldn't see otherwise, like just in my everyday normal day-to-day life. So it just made me feel like, or it was influencing me to get work done all the time. Where usually I could have like a detached sort of approach to social media, but it was kind of hurting me just at this moment in my life. Maybe I'm just a bit sensitive to it. But clean talk. Oh my God. Getting influenced to clean my house. Most of the time you don't even see the person's face. I'm getting good tips that I wouldn't have known otherwise. I just love it. So I'm interacting with that a lot more. And once that's on my algorithm, I'm actually happy out and I don't feel shit about myself afterwards. I think that's everything. Yeah. So make sure to sign up to my book club. That'll be linked down below. Thanks so much for watching. And let me know any of your favourites for the summer. I'm always open for recommendations. Any movies or beauty products or whatever it is.